Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new gaming video. That's right, we're going to start doing some new types of content here on the channel, and gaming is one of them, but more on that in a separate video. Today we're going to be talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I've got my hands on it. I've played it. I'm about 3.5 hours in, so this is going to be like my first impressions. Let's get right into it. I've not seen many trailers for this game. I saw like the reveal trailer, of course. I saw like the common rooms video, but I haven't watched a ton because I was already sold. I don't pre-order much games nowadays, but this one I did because I was hyped right off the bat. This is the first big AAA Harry Potter game we've ever gotten. We used to get some based off like the movies on like the GameCube. We have had several upon several upon several mobile games that are good to bad, just very middling degrees of success there. But this is the first attempt at a huge AAA semi open world Harry Potter universe game. And I say universe because there's no Harry Potter connections really in this game. It is in the Wizarding World, but it's like 200 or 300 years before Harry Potter is born. I think that's what the trailer said, but there are some connections, like the headmaster of Hogwarts at the time is an ancestor of Sirius Black. There's a Professor Weasley who kind of fills like the Professor McGonagall role in. So there are some ties, but they're very loose. This is very much like its own story, and I love that. I love that we're getting to explore a different period of the Wizarding World that we've never heard of, never seen before, similar to like the Star Wars High Republic stuff they're doing right now. I like that because it's fresh. It's something I don't know. There's like a slight few connections, but it's not really connected to anything we know. And this is very much in that same vein. There's characters you don't know, but there are some you recognize, like Peeves the ghost is in the castle. You can go find him. And that's right off the bat. My favorite thing about this game is the exploration. Literally every inch of the castle is explorable. There's all sorts of stuff you can find, different things you can look at. And for me personally, maybe I'm just not steeped enough in Harry Potter universe lore, but some of the stuff I find and like click on and it tells me like, oh, this is at Hogwarts because this ancient wizard, beat this creature like 1,000 years ago. And I just think that's cool. I like that. I like the world building. It makes the universe feel larger, and I dig that. And I like that every inch of the castle is explorable. Like half the doors aren't locked like they would be in most games. Some of them do have locks on them, but that's because you can only explore them later on in the game once you get like lock picking skills, lock picking spells, things like that. I walked into a bathroom and then I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. You can flush the toilets, but then I kick open the last stall and there's like a potion brewing in there. I was like, oh, well, that's kind of like an Easter egg to the one Harry Potter movie, but at the same time, I'm like, what potion's brewing in here and who's doing it? Some of the characters are very cool, and there's a lot of diversity in this game. I've only met a few students at Hogwarts, but like none of them were just like pasty white dudes. Like I met a girl from Uganda. I met there's several different ethnicities of the characters meet, and I think that's cool. I haven't got to this point yet, but there's apparently a transgender character in the game. That's very cool. We haven't kind of got that much diversity in Harry Potter. We got like some like non-white characters, like we got Cho Chang. That's the most memorable one that I can think of. But and I know there's the stuff with J.K. Rowling that she doesn't like a lot of that stuff. But this game doesn't have much other than being like in the world she created, doesn't have anything to do with her, so just throw her in the garbage can, get her out of here. But this game is so much fun. The graphics look great. It's beautiful. There's a part, I don't want to spoil too much just in case there aren't trailers that show this part, but right at the beginning of the game you go to a place with Professor Fig that isn't Hogwarts. You go to a different place and you walk out and it's just like this wide ocean with like an ancient building off in the distance. It looks great. The graphics look amazing, at least on the PS5. I can't speak for like last gen platforms, but the graphics look amazing. There are a few things I noticed though performance wise. Like I haven't seen any like texture pop-ins. I haven't seen any like weird glitches, but there was one time where I was talking to a student at Hogwarts where like the dialogue was going, it sounded crisp, looked smooth, but the lips weren't quite on par. They were like while the voice was going, and they just didn't quite match up. There was a time where a student walked by me and he had like a set of books, and then all of a sudden the books were gone and he was carrying something else. You could pass that off as a spell, but I'm pretty sure it was just like a glitch in the game real fast. But other than that, I've had no performance issues. I haven't had any, graphical dips by any means. Like, my character looks great. Like, I've never seen his. Because sometimes, your face will pop in and out a little iffy, especially with these customizable character kind of games. But not so far. Mine looks great. There's different things you can do around the castle. You can find port keys. You can find cats to pet. And I hope one of these times I go to pet a cat and it's someone doing a transformation spell and they, like, don't pet me, you weirdo. I'm like doing a project right now. But there's humor, there's fun, there's music sprinkled out throughout the game, and it makes it feel like a cinematic experience like the Harry Potter movies did. I think this is a great addition to the Harry Potter world, to the Wizarding World mythos. And I hope this is just the beginning, because with a title called Hogwarts Legacy, we could get games throughout any time in Hogwarts history. I've always wanted like a trilogy of films about the four founding fathers of Hogwarts, but maybe they make it a video game in this Hogwarts Legacy line. And they don't all have to be like this huge, sprawling, open world kind of thing. We could get like a 25-hour epic, story driven Harry Potter game. We could get all these different things now that this game is here and it is successful. I know a lot of people were bummed when this game was delayed by a few months. It was supposed to come out like November of last year, but me personally, I'm glad it was delayed because now it just looks so much better, plays so much better, and it's such a great game. Like I said, there was those two things that bugged me a little bit, and I'm only about 3.5, 4 hours into this, but so far I'm loving it. I feel like I'm in the Harry Potter world. I feel like I'm attending Hogwarts as a Ravenclaw, as one should, and I just love this game, and I want to know what you guys think. Did you buy the deluxe edition so you got your hands on it right now? You're probably playing it right now. You're probably ahead of me in the game. You're probably fighting people I don't even know are in this game. I'm about to head off to Hogsmeade myself, but I love it. The exploration's great. The graphics are great. The story so far is really good. Haven't gotten too much into the main story, but so far it's really good. But what do you guys think about this game? If you don't have your hands on it yet, did I convince you to pre-order? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video, as we're going to keep making some new gaming content here on the channel. I'm not going to be talking about things like Call of Duty and stuff, but we will talk about games like this, the Suicide Squad, Jedi Fallen Survivor, things like that. Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. We will talk about stuff like that tie in to the main theme of the channel. So make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys right here next time.